Alright, this is the monument to the battle at Onverwacht, which was the last battle of the Anglo-Boer War. During the Anglo-Boer War, the British were trying to stop the war right at the end by denying the right of the Boer commandos to move around in the area. So what they were doing is they were forming long lines of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of soldiers across the area, who would then march over the area to try and trap the Boer commandos. How many commandos? Approximately 2,000 of the Boers were still active in fighting against the British forces. During the course of the morning, they got to the valley which is below us here, and the British soldiers, hundreds of British soldiers, went to sit down to rest. As they sat down to rest, they saw in the valley, which is off on the right hand side, they saw some Boers, just a handful, with some cattle. And they thought that they were going to catch these Boers quickly. So without waiting for instructions, without waiting for orders from their leaders, they jumped up immediately and charged up this valley. As they got to the top of the valley, what happened was there was, in actual fact, a group of more than 500 Boers on horseback. Now, all of these people, of course, are carrying guns, and they are very, very, very good soldiers. So as the British forces charged around the corner of the valley, 500 Boers attacked them. So they were chased, some of these people, mostly Australian and New Zealanders. They ran up the sides of these hills. And as you've seen already today, there are some of these places where the graves, we're standing quite close to where the graves of many of the Australians and New Zealanders are in actual fact buried. Now, on this particular monument, you will notice that there are 5 pieces of stone behind me. Those 5 pieces of stone, because this is South Africa, is the stones that are put up for the 5 Boers that were killed. But if you look very carefully down over just directly behind me, you will notice the names of all the Australian soldiers that were killed in this particular battle. All right. Now, to lose that amount of soldiers in a battle was something very, very serious. All right, if you understand the way that war in actual fact operated. Now, many years ago, the Ermelo High School built this monument because this was a forgotten battle site. People didn't know about this place. And from tourism, we have now adopted this as part of the Highveld heritage route. What we're going to do now is we're going to walk to the edge of the valley, and I'm going to explain a little bit more about the battle at Onverwacht. Please follow me.